Yeah, YouTube, man, I'm back. You know, this the 2nd of June, Tuesday. And hope y'all being blessed, man. Giving thanks for the things you do have, practicing social distance, all that good stuff, man. You know, I just got off work, man. I look at my phone, and y'all really disappointed me, man. Look at my phone, see a lot of people screenshotting donations. See a lot of people with these, Black Lives Matter stuff. I'm seeing people talking about some, oh, well, yeah, Black Lives Matter, but don't forget to march for the LGBTQ. Man, I'm seeing all this stuff. And it's hurting me inside because where was y'all at with this same smoke? I posted a racism video and I told a story about how them police flipped me and had me on my stomach, had their knees in my back. Days before the Mr. Floyd stuff, rest in peace. That stuff happened like whatever day. Say it happened on a Thursday. I posted that video on like a Tuesday. Where y'all was at? Where was y'all at with the smoke now? And I'm sorry for coming at y'all with this vernacular. I'm sorry for this tone. I usually don't come on YouTube speaking like this, but it's really hurting me inside to see that all these, I'm not going to call y'all pseudo woke. I'm not, because I feel like that's I feel like that would be kind of mean, man. I ain't going to call y'all pseudo woke. But all this stuff that's going on, man, and a lot of y'all got kids. I'm finna have a kid, hopefully. Pray to God everything work out. All this stuff that's going on, man, it ain't gonna do nothing but hurt us. All this stuff going on, think about it. 2020 come around, right? It's June right now. Yeah. 2020 come around. February, March, all this COVID stuff started happening now. Okay? All the stuff with the sicknesses started happening at whoop de whoop. Everything got shut down. Okay? They shut everything down. When was they supposed to open everything back up? Everything was supposed to be opened up right now, on the 1st. And a lot of cities have been opened up about a week, 2 weeks before. So y'all been closed down for 2 months and some change some places 3 months. Like down here in Mississippi on the coast, the casinos just opened up. Y'all doing all this riding, tearing these folks' buildings down. Where y'all gonna work at? What business is gonna be able to hire somebody now? So instead of it taking 2 months and some change, it's gonna take some places 3 months, 4 months. Some places ain't finna stop riding for a minute. You got police coming down the street telling folks to get inside of their house. And if they don't comply, shooting them with rubber bullets. White folks now. Don't ever come to my channel and think, oh, I'm just talking about blacks, or I'm just talking. If they going to them white folks' house, shooting them with rubber bullets, standing in their doorway, you think they ain't gonna shoot you or me? So what benefit has this done? Yeah, some people stealing, looting. That's about the only good thing that done came out of this for anybody. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all, because our minds have been so diluted that we just blindly follow anything. They have libraries and buildings filled up with books on how to control society. The first thing I learned in college as a freshman, I took freshman psychology. And the first thing I learned in 2011, was subconscious tuning through reinforcement. And all that basically means is, if you reinforce a certain behavior over and over and over again, subconsciously that behavior becomes, that behavior that you're reinforcing becomes subconscious. Okay? What does subconscious mean? Okay, you consciously decide that you want Coke instead of Pepsi, or you want a beer, you want Heineken instead of Bud Light. That's a conscious decision, because you had to sit and think, do I want Heine? Do I want Red Stripe? I'm gonna get Corona. That's a conscious decision, but you subconsciously breathe. You can't think about, okay, I'm gonna take a breath now. Your body does it automatically. So through tuning, your subconscious can be changed. Perfect example. You don't start out loving your mom or your caregiver. Through reinforcing their love for you, your love for them becomes subconscious. Okay, I'm sitting at the table with somebody. They can be my closest friend. It can be my girlfriend. It can be my old lady. If we sitting at the dinner table, and it's me, her, and my mama, and she asked my mama to pass her some gravy out the gravy bowl, my mama passed her that gravy bowl. She picked that gravy bowl up and go like she finna pour it on her mashed potatoes, but she throw it and hit my mama in the face with it. I'm not gonna think nothing like, oh my gosh, this is my girlfriend, I love her. I'm not gonna think nothing of that. I'm gonna just black out and instantly react, because I subconsciously love my mom. I'm not even finna think, oh man, what should I do in this situation? Oh, let's talk it out. No, something needs to shake right then and there. And a lot, I know a lot of y'all can feel that. If I'm sitting at the table with your mama and I do something like that to your mama, you're not gonna think about, oh man, this dude might beat me up. This dude, this, that, and third. Oh man, I'm messing with him, he cool. So our subconscious has been tuned to where we don't even know when we're being manipulated nowadays. We don't even know when they're reinforcing this negative behavior. Like, you got the one post I seen talking about some, oh yeah, Black Lives Matter, but don't forget to protest for LGBTQ. Bro, what? This man just got choked out by the police, and you talking about some gay rights? What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? Stop. They've subconsciously tuned us to be immune to the homosexuality. I have gay friends, male and female. My gay male friends can ride with me anywhere I go. I ride them anywhere they go. They call me, I call them. But I don't want to see that. I don't want that pushed onto me all the time. I'm not trying to think about homosexual stuff every day, all day. I'm perfectly fine going about my day and not having no thoughts about gays. But instead, they want to subconsciously tune us by reinforcing this behavior. So now our kids growing up, you a little boy, you ain't even kissed a girl yet. You haven't even gotten your first, you ain't even hugged the girl or did nothing. And you talking about you like boys? Because you know what homosexuality is. Because it's constantly being thrown on you. Come on, man. You see how it's powerful. Subconscious tuning through reinforcement is very powerful. And they're reinforcing all this negativity, man. All these people protesting. All these people rioting, looting. Come on, man. It's just... Then you got some folks reinforcing hatred still. We trying to some folks is real deal been about this protesting life. And trying to protest against the negativity, all the segregation, protesting all that. But then you got folks like prominent black activists. Basically, the top black activists of our generation, our time, is Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson had the nerve to go on Instagram Live with like 7,000 views and say he's not marching or protesting because there are whites protesting and he's not going to protest beside a white person. Now, the protest was supposed to be about police brutality, okay? Daniel Shaver, white man, shot 6 times with an AR, unarmed, while crawling like a dog in front of his white girlfriend. So according to Umar Johnson, me as a black man who has never had anyone I personally know be victim to police brutality on that magnitude, I'm not able to, or I should not march beside Daniel Shaver's girlfriend, who watched her boyfriend be murdered by being shot 6 times with an AR-15 by an officer while unarmed and complying and pleading for his life. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. They told him to crawl towards them. He was crawling. They shot the man 6 times with an AR-15. 223 bullets are like that big. 6 times. And he just limped over. You can watch it on YouTube. Daniel Shaver. So according to Umar Johnson, me and her, we can't march together because she white and I'm black. So it just goes to show you, man, people with these agendas, they love stuff like this. Because everybody's uncertain. Everybody's emotionally riled up. And any decision made while you're emotionally flustered is not going to be the most clear-headed decision. So they automatically know that, we can influence all these people. Let's push this stuff out. And they're pushing out this nonsense, hatred. They're pushing hatred while protesting against hatred. What's going on? How's Umar Johnson talking about we can't march with white people? What? So we just gonna act like white folks wasn't helping with the Underground Railroad? We just gonna act like that never happened, huh? Oh no, it was just Harriet Tubman did the Underground Railroad, right? It was just her. Okay. We just gonna act like all white people bad, but them white folks was getting killed trying to hide them Jews in Germany. We just gonna forget about that, right? They had Jews under their house. There's plenty of videos about it. You ain't gotta read nothing. You can watch the movies. Them Germans, them Nazis was killing other white folks because they was trying to help Jewish people. But all white people are bad. Man, see this here? Y'all so far behind. Y'all don't know no history. Y'all just wanna do something. Don't know no history. Before you go out there and protest or march, man, you need to read. Watch some videos, do something. We got the internet nowadays. It's too easy to learn something. That's why civil unrest is a screenshot away or 3-minute video away. Everybody got cameras. You can't hide things like you did back in the day. You know how many black folks got killed by police back in the day? I'm in Mississippi right now. Man, you know how many black folks get killed? Man, let me tell you how these white folks down here used to get down. They'll hang you in a tree as a black person. Then they'll all gather around the tree and pose and take pictures. Then take you out the tree and cut off all your limbs. Your fingers, your ear, your nose, your genitalia, toes. And they'll put them in jars in their house. Like trophies. See, I'm on game. I'm already knowing what's going on. But at the same time, I do understand that there are some white people that, I'm talking about, if black folks, listen here, if y'all open up your own bank, you can call it a blacks only bank, I don't care what you call it. But in the bank, you're more willing to give a line of credit to a black person who has a lower credit score than a traditional bank would. Me, I walk in with a 400 credit score, you're willing to go out on a limb and give me a credit line. Let's say us black folks, we start a bank like that. Man, you know how many white folks gonna be lined up to do business with our bank just because they support black folk? But you let somebody like Umar Johnson run the bank, he ain't gonna allow no white loans. Cause he's already tuned to think, oh well, yeah, you know, anti-integration, pro-segregation. We need to go back to Africa. Bro, why, bro? Man, the amount of people that's filled with hatred is just as many people who are loving and willing to work with whoever. I don't see skin color, bro. I'm gonna chuck the deuce to you. If you way back, you way back. You don't. If I go to a store and you a white boy, you got face tats and you tatted up, you sagging, you know, you got the big gauges in. I'm not gonna fool with you. If you black and you got face tats and you sagging and you got a blue bandana on this side of your arm and your pants leg rolled up, you sagging hard, I'm not fooling with you. I'm not chucking a deuce at you. I'm not looking your way. I'm going to look at you to make sure you ain't coming at me with no foolishness. But as far as me trying to interact with you, that's dead. That's what I see. I see how you present yourself. Now, if you got face tats and long dreads, but your pants pulled up and your shirt straight, then we can, you know, we can. Cause just cause you have face tats don't mean you a fool or don't mean you out to get somebody. Now you sag and walk around like you just thugging out of control, man, that's an easy one, bro. I'd rather you do that and be a shysty person than you be somebody who dressed nice and fresh and professional and then be a shysty person. That's why I like the white folks that wave the Confederate flags in the back of their truck. You know, they got the Confederate flag and a Trump sticker. Man, I love that. Cause that tell me don't mess with that person. And that's an easy one for me. I'm just gonna leave you alone. You got it, bro. You like Trump, you support the Southern movement. Oh, more power to you, bro. But I'm not gonna have nothing to do with you. So wave your rebel flag. That let me know and leave you alone. Yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here, man. Just made it home, man. I'm seeing all this stuff on Twitter, Instagram. I ain't even on Twitter, just Instagram and Snapchat. And y'all, man, y'all killing me, man. I literally posted a racism video days before Mr. Floyd got murdered. Rest in peace. And I'm sorry once again for coming at y'all with this vernacular. I'm sorry for speaking in such a tone. I don't usually do this. You know, I try to keep it to where anyone can watch my videos and understand everything that I'm saying and not have to rewind it or be like, oh, well, I can't really understand him, so I don't really watch his videos. So I don't mind speaking properly so that way my message can be heard. What's the point in talking all crazy, talking like, you can't understand it. Only certain few people can understand what you're saying because y'all grew up in this area. It ain't even worth all that. So I like to speak properly and properly pronunciate my word. But yeah, man. Even Umar Johnson, I said, oh my goodness. No, Dr. Umar, for what? Then y'all got the anonymous folks. Okay. Anonymous, a lot of people might not know this, but anonymous is a group of people. They probably got hundreds of people, right? These are all deep web surfers. Most, pretty sure most of them are hackers. And they're able to get a hold of information that's valid and seems like conspiracy theories, but it's actually real information. These guys come together and they pull their information, and then they have like an official Twitter where they, collaborate and then post tweets. And usually their tweets are like mind-blowing, like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this was going on. They literally went on CNN. They did Fox a couple years ago. Went on Fox during a live, dude was doing an interview. Cut straight in on the interview. Hacked Fox TV, national TV, everybody watching. Then they came on CNN a couple days ago. Boys, hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. And then who's to say that they're not a government plant? I'm not saying they're good or bad. I'm just saying they chose to come after 3 years of being silent. They chose to come out now when all this civil unrest is going on because people are emotionally riled up. Oh my God. Y'all gonna look back at this video, man. I'm finna tell y'all some real stuff right here. Y'all gonna look back at this video and say, man, he was telling the truth. The way everything that's going on right now is gonna change our lives forever. Because it's things are happening in China that are gonna start happening here. And it's like, oh, who cares? China's whatever. Bro, in China they have millions of cameras that monitor every street. As soon as you go outside, you on camera. And they say they do that to stop crime. But in all actuality, that's your privacy is gonna be over. And they're gonna say that, well, we're gonna protect our citizens from all this craziness that's going on, so we're gonna infringe on your privacy just a little bit. But basically, you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere without being monitored, bro. Nowhere. And in the Bible, it even speaks on that. They say that you get the mark of the beast so that you can, interchange goods. You can buy and sell things with the mark of the beast. If you don't have it, you're not allowed to buy things. Like, say you go to a grocery, you ain't got the mark of the beast, you ain't gonna have it. It ain't gonna be that primitive. It'll be, cash will be phased out. You'll have a debit card that's linked to your social, to your, you know what I'm saying, almost linked to your body, your blood. It's gonna be linked to you so hard to where, like, it'll have like a fingerprint on the card, so that way you can use it to purchase things. It's gonna be deep, bro. And to where the dollar bill and anonymously buying things is gonna be phased out. And they're gonna say it's due to they're gonna camouflage it and say that, oh, we're doing this for your safety. So all this protesting, all this rioting y'all doing ain't doing nothing but hurting y'all in the end, because they're gonna start infringing on your rights in the name of safety, because y'all acting crazy. Man, you think George Floyd is the first person to get killed? Rest in peace, George Floyd, but come on, bro. I just told y'all about Daniel Shaver. White people wasn't rioting when he was out there. The man got shot unarmed in a hotel lobby, in a hotel hallway. Shot dead. Man, I'm done with y'all, man. I'm done. This is the video over with. I'm finna go in here and take me a shower. I'm thankful for work. I'm thankful for my livelihood. Thankful I got the sound mind to where I'm not like just going berserk and just following orders like y'all just, oh, I'm gonna donate $25 and take a screenshot to make it seem like I'm cool. No, bro. You ain't been about that life, bro. Where was you at? Where was you at, bro? Where was you at 2 weeks ago, bro? I did the racism video days before the man died, bro. Where was you at? Not everybody wants smoke. Everybody wants to be in. Everybody wants to say, oh, I'm an activist. Just like when Obama got elected. I probably done said this already, but when Obama got elected, everybody was an activist. Everybody's a Martin Luther King. Now Obama's when he first got elected back in 2012. Man, stop. Was it 2012? No. It was 2008. But I was in high school where everybody was, and I'm sitting there thinking like, man, y'all don't even know black history like that. Y'all don't even understand the dynamics that went on back then, man. It's, oh yeah, F white people, man. I hate white people. Oh, you're white, man. We're not messing with you. Man, look here, man. You think the Underground Railroad would not have existed if it wasn't for Harriet Tubman? I mean, if it wasn't for them white folks. Man, them white folks would help slaves get out of... Man, all you had to do is escape your plantation and make it to their house, and they got you. They gonna feed you, clothe you, all that. Ain't gonna ask you for nothing. They just want to see you free. That's what I'm saying, man. All white folks not bad. But they'll use something like this to promote that hatred. Oh, yeah. Hey, oh, yeah. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Man, all lives matter, bro. I'm not no better than any white man, Mexican. I'm not no better than nobody, man. I'm tired of this, man. Y'all even got Umar Johnson. Oh, my gosh. The only reason I support Umar Johnson is because he's passionate about the youth. He's aware of the homosexuality and how they're trying to push that on the youth. They're trying to demasculinize the youth. He's aware of that. So I rock with him, but it's like when he says this stuff that's just so blatantly just, oh my gosh, man, I'm done with y'all, man. I'm not high, man. All right, y'all. Be safe out there, man. If y'all gonna do some protesting, I don't care what y'all do. Don't come around here bothering me.